What up, y'all? This is J. Cole.
Hey, what's happening, homie? This TIP, man.
Yo, what's up? It's Big Boy. Y'all know what time it is. Live from the West Coast. You already know you checking out Hard Knock TV. You heard?
You watching Hard Knock TV, you understand?
Learn that you yacht.
Yo, what's going on? It's the Kid XV. You checking out Hard Knock TV. Busy, swear.
Homie, I'm focused, but there's something that a dude can't prove. I mean, fam, I was damn near invisible at school. So I banged for a minute, cause all my niggas was crippin', just me and two of my dudes. Blue Man Crew, had dreams of doing things they say that you can't do. Cause everything ain't black and white, unless you chew bamboo. So I was after big bills like a toucan do. All the while my mom asking why I'm truant at school. She said,
my favorite track on Zero Hero is Textbook Stuff.
Yeah.
With Kendrick.
Yeah.
How did you two link up?
I met Kendrick at South by Southwest this year. Me and him, like we were kicking it at this joint called the Illmore House with like Ill Roots and Scoremore, and he was just there kicking it. I walked in, I saw him, and you know, the thing about like the new generation of artists is we all kind of know each other just because we're all on the same websites, and we all kind of get tweeted by the same kind of fans and all that. So right when I seen him, like he just showed so much love, you know what I mean? And he's down, him and J Rock are down with the homie Tech 9 real close. So when I seen him, it was just all love, and it was like after the XXL freshman list came out. So he was like, yo, I just want to tell you, like, you know, you're doing your thing regardless, point blank, you know, and it was just like that. And I already messed with Kendrick's music, and I already messed with Schoolboy Q's music, so we just kicked it. And then maybe like a month finishing up Zero Heroes, my manager, you know, I had Textbook Stuff done a while ago, and it always had a blank verse, and he's like, you should put Textbook Stuff on the mixtape. And I was like, if I do, I need like to either write a new verse or put somebody on it. And it just sounded like some joint that Kendrick would body. And the crazy part about that is we recorded that in 3 different cities. I recorded the first verse in Rochester, I recorded the second verse in Philly, and then he recorded his out here. And it was because I was on the road, I was on tour while we made it. But I re-recorded, like he'll testify, like my first verse was different when we first worked on it. But then after he did his, I was like, nah. It doesn't matter if you're trying to outshine the other artists or whatever. You just want the song to be dope all around. You don't want your verse to be cool, and so everybody's just waiting for this part of the song. Right. So you wanted to, I was just like, I have to make sure I deliver, because I know I'm going the first 2. Right. So I just like boom, boom, boom. And he sounded so hungry, like living my life like I'm living right. I was like, all right, just calm down. Let me fix this up a little bit. But he's a beast on the mic, and it's just so dope hearing him on that end. And we have some more joints coming.
See, I rap for my mom in the back of a car. She said, boy, you crazy, mama's little baby, huh? I always told her I would drop a project one day. Now I'm taking off, my project's on the runway. From suburbs of young nerds to projects that see gunplay, to models on a runway, it'll reach them all in some way. They hit my brother with 10 years, he said, don't leave. I said, it's no weave, baby brother, I've been here.
Yeah, production from J. Cole.
Yeah.
The Smallville track.
Right.
Speak a little bit about that. I feel like people kind of sleep on J. Cole's production. Like one of my favorite Kendrick songs is a J. Cole song. It's a High Power.
Yep.
Smallville is one of the standout tracks from him.
Yep.
Speak on that a little bit.
You know, J. Cole, me and him, we've known each other for about 2 years, and we kind of came up together. When I first met him, I was already a fan of him. He was already on his rise up, and I was just getting started. And we did a freestyle on DJ Enough's A-List radio show. And that was the very first time we met. And from that point on, we just kept running into each other, whether it be at a show or like at Bubblegum Shrimp. Like we just ran into each other so many random times. And just one day, his boy E hit me up and was like, yo, here's like some J. Cole zipped up a bunch of joints for you, and sent me like 5 beats that he heard like me on, you know. And when I heard the Smallville beat, I automatically knew why he thought that fit me, because it had the Smashing Pumpkins sample, and like I said, I'm a huge fan of Smashing Pumpkins, and I dabble in that realm. So when I heard that with the To Forgive sample, I was like, yo, I gotta kill this, you know. And when I sent to him, I did 4 records to J. Cole beats. Only 2 of them that came out, Watch Me Go and Smallville. But when I sent them to him, he was like, that Smallville, crushing him. That Smallville, he's like, let me know when you're putting that out. And I think I put it out on his birthday or something. It was some kind of event. And we put it out, and it got such a dope response, because I don't think people haven't heard me spit on a track like that. Because like I said, I work with 7 mostly. And people haven't heard J. Cole step out and make a joint for another artist like that yet. And it just, somehow, my flow went really well with J. Cole's production. Same with Kendrick Lamar, with High Power. He's done shit for Sean now. And I don't know, dude. I think that, especially after Cold World, he's gonna definitely be doing a lot of records in 2012. And I already told him, like, gave him the word. Give me that record for the album. Give me that record for the album.
You guys haven't jumped on a track lyrically
together. Nah, Smallville was actually a concept I had for me and him like a year ago, because the idea of Smallville being Kansas and Smallville, you know what I mean, like Fayetteville and Kansas. So I was like, yo, we should do a joint called Smallville, because that joint was originally called Exodus, because it's like saying this is my beginning. And then when I hit him like, yo, I'm just gonna change the name to Smallville. That idea is just too dope. And I want to do something probably on my album. The only thing is that the joint I have that I want to put him on for my album, Just Blaze did. And it's crazy because he's a big Just Blaze fan, but he's also a big J. Cole fan. So he wants to, he wants those album credits. So, we'll see what happens.
How y'all feel? Cause I feel so awesome. How you feel? Awesome. I guess that's awesome. Shorty, you fine and your body is awesome. Wanna roll? Awesome. Well, let's go. Awesome. Yeah. Hands in the skyline. AWE. Some call me awesome. Some call me busy. Hundreds call me often. Gator on my shirt. What did it look awesome? Jesus Christ, I'm good. Please don't cross them.
My influences were automatically Notorious B.I.G. Outkast, of course. Crucial Conflict, which is really weird, but somehow that CD came across my tape deck or whatever, and I just rocked with it, and also Scarface. I'm a huge Scarface fan, and it's really weird because you would never think that those things shaped me up to be the rapper I am, but the thing that's dope about Kansas is everybody can kind of pick anything. It's like a buffet. Like, we don't have, we didn't grow up on Jay-Z or Big or Wu-Tang or Mobb Deep, or we didn't grow up on Pac, Cube, Snoop, Dre. We didn't grow up on Common and all the Chicago MCs, and it's like so many different regions. You have that kind of that big artist that you can look to, and Kansas didn't have that. So it's kind of just like whatever you picked that you identified with. And the thing that's kind of dope about the people that I was influenced by, it goes back to saying what people being themselves. All the people I like, they're all individuals. They're all their own type of artists. Even Eminem. Eminem was like my first tape I got in trouble for. I remember having the Slim Shady LP in 8th grade, and I went home with it, and automatically you see that cover, you're gonna be like, what is this? What's my son listening to? And I remember it was like a Saturday morning, and I came in the house probably from riding bikes or something, and I walk in and I just hear Slim Shady blasting out my mom's speaker. I know she's not listening to this for fun, and I'm just here motherfucker killer da, da. And I'm just like, fuck, I'm not listening to that anymore. And she's just like, where'd you get this? And at this time, I'm in 8th grade. I'm like, the fuck, I can listen to whatever the fuck I want, But it was just so different. It was that's why he blew up. It was something so unheard of. But all the people that I listened to, even Jay, Reasonable Doubt told that hustler tale almost the best. I always say almost the best because Ready to Die also did it classically, So without Ready to Die, there probably would not have been that Reasonable Doubt. But I'll say it did it so well because you hear every aspect of that lifestyle. You hear the regrets, the evils, but at the same time you have politics as usual, and you have you know, feeling it. Where it's like both parts of the lifestyle. It's kind of like a Martin Scorsese movie. You can't just pop the bottles, and you can't just, you know, run wild in the streets, and it's not gonna all catch up to you. And the story was told so well. And all those artists I listened to, they all did their thing, like did their own thing, you know. And it just shaped me up to be like, look, Scarface is Scarface. He does what he does, you know. And even Common, like Common has always been an artist who's done what is him as a person. You know, that's why he evolves so well, because as people we evolve. So, you know, I guess I just like artists that were very, you know, very open individuals.